county fair was folding up beneath September skies. A Ferris wheel turned lazy while the last kid waved goodbye. You laughed and dropped your ticket near the sawdust by the gate. I bent to pick it up, but you were faster by a breath. You said, guess we both showed up too late for all the rides. I said, maybe not for everything tonight. We wandered where the livestock trailers cast their evening shade. Church bells drifted softly from the edge of town away. A cooing crossed the gravel as the lights blinked one by one. Neither of us hurried when the night had just begun. Her hand found mine without a single word to say, like it already knew the road before we found the way. No promise carved in oak, no fireworks in the sky, just fingers reaching gently as the stars came waking high. The whole world kept on turning, but time stood still somehow. Her hand found mine, and I'm still living there somehow. We stopped beside a food stand, packing up its folding chairs. She brushed the sugar from my sleeve and smiled without a stare. A pickup rolled by slowly with its headlights cutting dust. She whispered, funny how the quiet teaches us to trust. The moon climbed through the branches of an old pecan tree, like it had been waiting there for us to see. Her hand found mine without a single word to say, like it already knew the road before we found the way. No promise carved in oak, no fireworks in the sky, just fingers reaching gently as the stars came waking high. The whole world kept on turning, but time stood still somehow. Her hand found mine, and I'm still living there somehow. Now every fair comes back when autumn paints the leaves, not because the lights returned or music filled the breeze. It's how one quiet moment changed the miles still ahead. A simple touch keeps echoing where louder words once led. Her hand found mine when neither heart was looking hard. It turned an ordinary night into my brightest star. No grand parade behind us, no crowd to cheer us on, just one small town evening after nearly everyone had gone. If love has any language, it's the silence we both knew. Her hand found mine, and life began again with you. Some stories start with fireworks, ours started soft and slow, and that's the one I'll carry anywhere I go.
county
fair was packing up, the Ferris wheel went dark. She said her ride was leaving, but she didn't make the mark. I bought us both a lemonade from the last stand, still awake. We sat on the tailgate, counting every mistake. The years we let slip by us, the words we never said. She looked at me and laughed, said, "We got time, it's not dead." The carnival lights went out one by one, but we were sitting in the dark. Before the dark was done, we stayed past sunset, past the point of going home, past the reason we were leaving and the reasons we were alone. The stars came out like they were waiting for us to make our move. We stayed past sunset, and the night turned into something new. Her mama called at midnight, said, "Where you been so long?" She said, "I'm somewhere I forgot, somewhere I belong." I found a blanket in the cab, she found an old mixtape. We played the songs we used to know, let the whole thing scrape and skip and warp and wobble like the years between us did. She said some things don't need fixing, they just need to be lived. The carnival lights went out one by one, but we were sitting in the dark. Before the dark was done, we stayed past sunset, past the point of going home, past the reason we were leaving and the reasons we were alone. The stars came out like they were waiting for us to make our move. We stayed past sunset, and the night turned into something new. The campfire, someone left, still had a single chord. She held my hand like she was holding something whole. Said the morning's gonna come, no matter what we do. But morning's just a rumor till the dark gets through. We stay past sunset, past the point of going home, past the reason we were leaving and the reasons we were alone. The stars came out like they were waiting for us to make our move. We stayed past sunset, and the night turned into something new. We stayed past sunset, and I'm still staying with you. You knocked just after midnight, boots dusty from the road. Left your pickup by the mailbox where the tall grass softly bowed. We sat beneath the porch light, passing one old coffee cup. You asked if I still blamed you. I laughed and looked back up. A whippoorwill kept calling somewhere past the fence in sight. Neither one of us was rushing what was left of this long night. The screen door sighed behind us with every summer breeze. 1,000 words stayed quiet in the branches of the trees. Then you reached across the railing and took my weathered hand, like neither heart was asking for more than it could stand. You stayed until sunrise, till the stars gave way to blue. When the first church bells were ringing, I believed what felt like true. No grand speech could ever say it like you stayed until sunrise. The coffee turned half cold beside the chipped enamel tin. You smiled about the county fair where we first learned to dance and spin. A breeze bent all the wildflowers growing by the lane. You said some things are worth the miles, even after all the rain. The sun found every scar we tried so hard to hide. Funny how the daylight gave us nothing left to disguise. You stayed until sunrise, till the stars gave way to blue. When the first church bells were ringing, I believed what felt like true. No grand speech could ever say it like you stayed until sunrise. We watched the morning settle on the old oak by the drive. Some roads don't lead you backward, they teach your heart to arrive. You climbed into your pickup with tomorrow in your eyes, leaving me with hope instead of goodbyes. You stayed until sunrise, long enough to change my view. Every mile behind us faded with the morning breaking through. Some forever start so quietly. You stayed until sunrise. The porch light finally faded into day. This time, goodbye wasn't the end. The waitress filled our mugs before she asked what we'd be having. Morning pressed against the windows of that little cafe on Main. Your old pickup wore last night's dust beside the gravel lane. You traced slow circles on the cup instead of meeting my eyes. I smiled and said, take your time. The road ain't leaving yet. Outside the church bells counted every minute we had left. Steam rose like words we never learned to say. The screen door opened, then quietly swung away. You reached across and brushed a crumb from my sleeve. Some things speak louder and they barely leave. Coffee before goodbye, one last sunrise in a paper cup. We didn't try to fix tomorrow, we just let this morning fill us up. Some hearts don't need forever to know why. They just need coffee before goodbye. The waitress folded napkins while the radio played low. Rain tapped softly on the awning, then eased into the road. You laughed about the county fair, where I won that blue ribbon bear. Said you'd kept the faded picture tucked inside your wallet there. When the check arrived between us, neither hand reached first. Funny how a quiet table can carry every word. Coffee before goodbye, one last sunrise in a paper cup. We didn't try to fix tomorrow, we just let this morning fill us up. Some hearts don't need forever to know why. They just need coffee before goodbye. You stood beside your pickup as the clouds gave way to blue. Said, maybe different roads can still remember too. I watched you leave without the weight I'd always known. Some endings finally teach a heart its way back home. Coffee before goodbye became more than one last drink. It was choosing grace instead of wishing for everything we couldn't keep. The sweetest memories never ask us why. They simply start with coffee before goodbye. The coffee cooled, the morning carried on. So did I. The oak tree lost its last leaf. She said it's time to go. Said the job in North Dakota starts when the first snow. I walked her to the pickup engine running warm. She said, don't make this harder than it has to be. Don't perform. I asked if she remembered the county fair last June. She laughed, said, I remember how the Ferris wheel stopped too soon. The wildflowers by the wooden fence were brown and bent and broke. She said, some things don't last the season, and some seasons don't need hope. One kiss before winter, before the river turns to stone, before the gravel road gets buried and I'm driving it alone. One kiss before winter, while the campfire's still alive. One kiss before winter, and I'll learn how to survive. She pulled a blanket from the cab, said, sit with me a while. Said, the stars are doing nothing, just watching from their pile of light that left before we were even born. I said, that sounds like us, something gone before the dawn. She turned and looked at me like she was memorizing my face. Said, don't wait for me, don't write, don't leave a single trace. The wildflowers by the wooden fence were brown and bent and broke. She said, some things don't last the season, and some seasons don't need hope. One kiss before winter, before the river turns to stone, before the gravel road gets buried and I'm driving it alone. One kiss before winter, while the campfire's still alive. One kiss before winter, and I'll learn how to survive. Church bells rang from town 11 miles away. She said, that's someone else's Sunday, that's someone else's day. Then she leaned in close and whispered, make it count, make it slow. One kiss before winter, then you gotta let me go. One kiss before winter, before the river turns to stone, before the gravel road gets buried and I'm driving it alone. One kiss before just before winter, and winter's where I grow. Friday found us by the river, where the sycamores lean low. Your old pickup wore a blanket of red dust from county roads. We built a little campfire as the whippoorwills called near, past one dented coffee mug while the stars grew bright and clear. You laughed, let's lose this weekend, like nobody's keeping time. I nodded like forever fit inside 2 summer nights. Saturday slipped by with wildflowers tucked behind your hair. Rain tapped softly on the canvas, but we never seemed to care. The world beyond that riverbank could wait another moon. Neither one of us expected what was coming soon. Sunday came too soon, with church bells on the breeze. The morning found our footprints still written through the leaves. One sunrise stole a weekend we thought would last till June. That's how love can feel. Sunday came too soon. We folded up the old lawn chairs before the fire turned gray. Smoke drifted through the oak trees as your truck pulled away. You stopped beside the wooden fence and waved without a word. Some goodbyes are quiet enough that even birds aren't heard. I watched the gravel settle where your headlights used to shine, then carried all that silence home like it was still alive. Sunday came too soon, with church bells on the breeze. The morning found our footprints still written through the leaves. One sunrise stole a weekend we thought would last till June. That's how love can feel. Sunday came too soon. Monday wasn't waiting, it was already at the door. But the heart can keep a weekend longer than the calendar. Every passing season has a moment worth holding on to. Some memories keep blooming long after they're gone. Sunday came too soon, but it left more than goodbye. It taught me every borrowed hour can change the way we see our lives. Some forever isn't counted by the afternoon, it's measured by the day. Sunday came too soon. The river kept flowing beneath the morning sky. So did hope. chasing dust across the fields. You pulled your pickup by the barn, where old red paint still peeled. We ran beneath the porch light, laughing like we'd lost the race. Your jacket caught the falling rain before it found my face. The thunder stayed out on the hills while we stood close enough to hear the little rhythm of the roof above us. Every drop kept finding its own place to land. You slipped your fingers slowly into my hand. The promise echoed louder than that quiet truth. The night kept time above us. Rain on the tin roof played a song we didn't know. Every beat became a memory only hearts could hold. We never chased forever, we just listened to the truth, falling with the rain on the tin roof. The coffee kettle whistled from the kitchen down the hall. You wrapped both hands around the mug while shadows climbed the wall. A picture of your granddad leaned crooked by the door. You smiled and said he built this place back in '64. The storm began to drift away beyond the pasture line, but somehow something stronger chose to stay inside. Rain on the tin roof played a song we didn't know. Every beat became a memory only hearts could hold. We never chased forever, we just listened to the truth, falling with the rain on the tin roof. Morning found the wildflowers shining after every tear. The muddy road looked different now, somehow a little clear. Some storms are only passing through to show what matters most. Sometimes peace arrives before the clouds are gone. Rain on the tin roof still echoes in my mind, not because the storm was perfect, but because you stayed that night. Love isn't always spoken, sometimes it's something you live through, like listening to the rain on the tin roof. The sun broke softly through the pines. The song kept playing inside. I was mending broken cedar where the pasture met the lane, hammering one weathered hand, dust settling after rain. Your hat caught the afternoon beneath an old white sky. You carried feet in a burlap sack, then looked me in the eye. No words crossed the wooden rails dividing yours and mine, just one quiet grin that lingered longer than the time. The meadowlark quit singing like it wanted us to hear. breeze rolled through the clover and erased another year. You tipped your head and laughed at something neither one had said. Funny how one moment can outrun what's in your head. She smiled across the fence like the morning crossed the field. No promises, no grand plans, just something honest, something real. That little space between our worlds made perfect sense. The day changed when she smiled across the fence. I walked the gravel driveway with fresh peaches from our tree. You met me by the gate and said these can't all be for me. Church bells drifted softly from the little town below. We talked about the coming rain and gardens left to grow. The fence was still between us, but somehow less than before. Some distances grow smaller when hearts stop keeping score. She smiled across the fence like the morning crossed the field. No promises, no grand plans, just something honest, something real. That little space between our worlds made perfect sense. The day changed when she smiled across the fence. The sunset found the cedar posts glowing amber gold. Some doors never open, some fences simply fold. Not with boards or nails, but kindness freely shown. Sometimes home begins beside a place you've never known. She smiled across the fence and the whole world felt brand new. One quiet look became the road that led my heart back into truth. The finest stories start without suspense. They start the day she smiled across the fence. The stars arrived before I headed in. I smiled back and everything began. Gravel cracked beneath our boots behind the old red barn. Evening gathers slowly while the fields turn soft and calm. You handed me your jacket when the autumn breeze rolled in and leaned against the fence like you'd always been there then. Neither one of us was searching for the perfect thing to say. The fading light was speaking in its own familiar way. The windmill kept on turning where the pasture met the sky. Smoke curled from a chimney as another day went by. You smiled without a reason, and somehow I finally knew some quiet moments tell the deepest truth. The silence felt like home, like an old front porch at dusk. Nothing needed fixing, nothing needed us to rush. Two hearts found their answer where no words had ever roamed. That's the night the silence felt like home. The church bells crossed the valley with the last light of the day. A dog barked down the back road, then slowly faded away. He brushed a fallen oak leaf from the shoulder of my coat, pointed at the first bright star that shimmered just above. When the moon climbed through the branches, we never turned to leave. Some places hold a lifetime in one quiet evening. The silence felt like home, like an old front porch at dusk. Nothing needed fixing, nothing needed us to rush. Two hearts found their answer where no words had ever roamed. That's the night the silence felt like home. Every road I'd wandered led me to that simple scene, not because the world grew smaller, because my heart found peace. Some love arrives like thunder, some arrives like dawn. The quiet kind keeps shining long after night is gone. The silence felt like home, more than anything we said. It wrapped around tomorrow with every quiet step ahead. Sometimes forever starts where gentle moments roam. That's the gift. The silence felt like home. The stars stayed long after we walked inside. So did the peace. Dust kicks up on the weather pine boards. The auctioneer's gavel just hit the floor. 34 years sold in under an hour, unlocking the padlock on the old silo tower. Dad wraps his knuckles in a grease-stained rag, staring down the driveway at a yellow sail flag. The buyers are loaded and driving away, leaving the shadows of a June afternoon. We've got until midnight to clear out the stray bits of our history under the moon. So spin me around on this hard-packed clay before the headlamps fade into the night. The tractor is sold and the bank gets the keys, but they can't foreclose on this silver screen light. Let's leave a footprint where the clover grows wild, holding each other for the last dance outside. We buy spinning when empires fall. A swallow still nests in the beams of the barn. We're leaving the dirt, but we're keeping it all tied like a thread around a grandmother's yarn. So spin me around on this hard-packed clay before the headlamps fade into the night. The tractor is sold and the bank gets the keys, but they can't foreclose on this silver screen light. Let's leave a footprint where the clover grows wild, holding each other for the last dance outside. The headlights are cutting through the gravel road mist. We're moving ahead with a fistful of risk.